Congratulations, Class 2018. Congratulations, parents, and congratulations, Specialist Learning Center. It is indeed a pleasure to introduce our featured speaker today. Dr. Jerome Tilak Singh did his first degree at the University of the West Indies and swiftly completed his master's at the University of Guelph in Canada. Within a few years, he had earned his PhD from the UWI. He is now a lecturer at the UWI since 2006 and has many publications to his name. He has contributed to several books and documentaries, and as a result, he has been the recipient of various awards. We are indeed privileged to have Dr. Tilak Singh here with us today. Dr. Tilak Singh.
I think the world is upside down. It is suffering so much because there is so little love in the home and family life. We have no time for our children. We have no time for each other. There is no time to enjoy each other, and the lack of love causes so much suffering and unhappiness. Everybody today seems to be in such a terrible rush, anxious for greater development and greater riches. So the breakdown of peace in the world begins at home. This is a quote from Mother Teresa, one of the humble and great personalities of the 20th century. In today's world of technology and entertainment, it is very easy to see families absorbed in their cell phones, their tablets, their iPads, maybe spending hours on Facebook, reading emails and other social media. And this time could have been better utilized with your child or your children. And without realizing it, we have gradually become dysfunctional. Now, some of you students here might have seen that latest movie, The Incredibles. You didn't see The Incredibles yet? Maybe after SCA results next week, your parents will carry you. And The Incredibles, it's about a family with superpowers, and they are very close-knit together. And this is how I want to see families today, and this is how you all should be in your family. Mr. Chairman, thank you very much for that introduction. The principal, vice principal, director, Reverend Sunarayan, parents, members of the PTA, students, and distinguished guests. I am very honored to be here today, and even more honored to be the featured speaker at your graduation ceremony for the class of 2018. The Specialist Learning Center has always been regarded as a prestigious primary school in Trinidad and Tobago. And there's a rumor that even before a child is born, the parents would seek registration in this primary school. But I don't listen to rumors. And I really hope one day Mrs. Choate could establish branches in Central and South Trinidad and even Tobago. I have a little daughter at home and I wish she could go to this school, but it is so far away. Today I want to emphasize to you students the importance of academics plus morality, ethics, or religion in the educating of your young minds. I am absolutely sure that you could become a better person if you integrate certain values in your life. You have to be different at times, and you will certainly make a difference. It is now universally recognized that a truly educated person should not only possess knowledge to be efficient, because that person could be the greatest threat to society, since the most dangerous criminal minds may be educated but lack morals. It has been said that when you open a school door, you close a prison. And I dare add today, we have schools in our country which inculcate morals and ethics as outlined in the social studies syllabus, but often the parental concerns are not there. And this concern by the parents is so important to prevent the spiraling crime rate from continuing. And if parents are more concerned in the home and the family life, we would not have to weep whenever one of our young children are brutally murdered. Graduates, today you, in your small way, can make a difference in this country and this world. I will tell you of a man who had a dream. I like that song you sang about the impossible dream. That man was an American civil rights leader, Reverend Martin Luther King, who made a great impact during the 1950s and 60s. Who are the people who will help you achieve that impossible dream? Who are those people who will help you to reach the sky? Boys and girls, your parents, your teachers, your uncles, your grandparents, stepfathers, stepmothers. They will be the wind beneath your wings. They will make you feel that you can fly and reach that sky and achieve that impossible dream. Today I feel very blessed to see so many young minds who will one day go out there and make a difference. During those cloudy days and dark nights, which you will soon experience, I want you to always remember your parents and your friends who are there with you, your relatives. When you grow older and you are all grown up, they will still be part of your life. And no matter how grown up you are, you will always need them to face the trials and challenges in life. When you were young, they dried your tears. They encouraged you. When you were sad or despondent, they lifted you up. When you were weak, they helped you. They will always be with you, and they will be with you in the future. This show of love and support started even before you were born, and you must never forget the love of good parents, friends. Now, boys and girls, I want you to always remember to have faith in God. And it is only through that faith you will rise above these problems. Young people today need good role models. And one of the good role models I want to tell you about is somebody I met whilst I was teaching at St. Augustine Girls High School. Her name was Vera Bajan. Born without arms, and she showed diligence and perseverance. I saw Vera writing, working on the computer, playing musical instruments. And Vera is now a qualified lawyer. And Vera inspired me whilst I was at Saxon. And I told people, I say, you all might see me as a teacher, but Vera is an inspiration to me. And I want you all to remember that. Many of us are blessed with a sound mind and body, but we don't use that mind and body for good. We often have it idle. Today I want to share with you with some words, and I want you to remember these words. And the first word I want you to remember is the word integrity. You all ever heard that word integrity? I'm not talking about integrity commission, I'm talking about integrity. What do you all think integrity means? Let me hear some of you all. What does the word integrity mean? Some of you all got dictionaries as prizes. You can start looking up for the word. What does the word integrity mean? It means being upright, having a sense of character, sincerity, wholeness. So I want you all to remember, being an educated person without integrity is something that is not a good citizen. You will not be a good citizen if you are educated and you have no integrity. So I want you to always remember that Trinidad and Tobago, they are watching you. Citizens are watching you, and they want you to fulfill a dream. They want you to be citizens of integrity. I want to share with you a short journey into your new school. I want you to think about the future. When you go to your new high school, you will face many challenges, difficulties, hard times, rough situations. There will be countless disappointments and stumbling blocks. But I want you to be a person of integrity. I want you to be successful and make a difference. And I also want you to remember that life is not a game of chance. You all know what is Playway and Lotto? Very good. I'm sure some of your parents maybe would buy a little playway. Life is not a game of chance. You must have a plan. You must always remember that your life is precious. Your life is precious. Your future is precious. And you must have a plan. And another word I want to share with you is honesty. Honesty is the best policy, a well-known proverb. And some of you might have heard about George Washington, one of the greatest presidents of the United States. And when he was a young boy, he was very afraid that his dad would punish him because he did something wrong. And in the end, George Washington said, "I cannot tell a lie, I cut down the cherry tree." And the Bible states, "The truth shall set you free." So when you go to high school, I want you all to remember integrity and honesty. Two important words that we often forget. Your honesty in school will certainly help you to make a difference. Students, I want you to tell your parents where you are going. Tell them about your friends. Tell them about your problems you're experiencing in class. And parents, I also want you to remember that it is not right to tell your children, "Do as I say and not as I do." That policy will not work. Parents need to be role models for your students. You need to have high standards of personal conduct and be trustworthy. You also need to be honest. You also need to respect your children. So there's no right way to do a wrong thing. Students, the developing teen years through adolescence are the most difficult years and the most rebellious years. When you see evil, you should be following evil. Young boys might see their friends wearing earrings and want to wear an earring. Maybe you might see your neighborhood friend with a tattoo and you want a tattoo. So these years, these adolescent years are very important. And parents, I also want you to remember that when your children see you taking legal or illegal drugs, it will become very easy for them to also follow that. So a simple thing like drinking alcohol or smoking, you would be surprised how your child will say, "If mommy could do it or daddy could do it, I could do it." So I want you all children to be very careful when you're in high school. Parents, I want you to work with your children. And children, I want to highlight something that I have seen in the primary and secondary school. Sometimes I see children copying their friends' homework. They go early to school, sometimes lunchtime, they're copying their homework. And you don't learn anything when you copy your homework from your friends. It would be better if you ask your friends to explain this. "I don't understand this sum. I don't understand this in language studies." So I want you to also remember, honesty is also applicable to your homework. I want you to remember another word, diligence. It means hard work. It means studying hard. And it is very important that you are diligent. Next week when results come out for the essay, I know there will be a lot of jubilation among you all. But I have seen over the years students saying on television, and sometimes it's reported in newspaper, they say, "Thank God it's all over. Now I can do what I want. I am free. I have my life back. Now I can enjoy life." So you see what students have done? They have made the education system, they have made SEA in a sort of imprisonment. They feel they're now free. They are free from this burden of exams. They feel they're now free to do what they want. And it is very sad, and maybe we need to assess our educational system. Why must our SEA exam, this competitive exam, be some sort of traumatic experience for our young minds? In high school, I want you to emphasize, students, the importance of spirituality. Hard work and diligence without spirituality will not make you an upright citizen. You will not be a proper exemplar. In the Hindu philosophy, It is your dharma or duty to study hard at this time. You must be diligent. You must apply yourself. These are not the years to be lazy and idle. And parents and teachers, I want you to praise diligence, good marks, watch that child improve. Even if their grades are low, parents must give them encouragement. This will increase your child's confidence. And parents, I don't want you to just encourage them. Don't merely motivate them. I want you to inspire them. I want you to inspire them to become excellent. Let your children know you have faith in them even when they fail. Let your children know that you have faith in them even though they are not at the top of the class. Throughout history, there have been many great underachievers who excelled. Thomas Edison, Sir Winston Churchill, former President Barack Obama. All these individuals in history were great people, but they started off considered slow in life. They were considered underachievers. You would be surprised when I was younger what my teachers used to tell me. And when I was younger, we used to get licks. Dr. Gopi Singh will tell you that there wasn't this absence of discipline. We used to get a lot of licks and clouts. I see children getting kicked when I was younger. So I want us to remember the importance of integrity, honesty, diligence. These are values that you cannot go in the grocery and buy. These are values that you cannot gift wrap and put under a Christmas tree. These are values that must be taught at home. And parents have a very crucial and a critical role in developing these values, developing these character traits. I also want you students here to be strong-willed. And when I mean strong-willed, I don't mean always arguing. I don't mean being rebellious. I don't mean being unreasonable. I mean the ability to resist evil, the ability to resist bullying. And bullying is very common throughout the world now. I want you all to be strong-willed to resist the pressures and the temptations. Often peer pressure will be that trap that will get you in trouble. It will lead to suspensions. Students, it is very, very important to recognize the sacredness of the human body. It is very important that you recognize that your body is a sacred body. And that is why abstinence, that is why staying away from illegal drugs is so very important. I cannot emphasize that enough. Recent studies have shown that women are receiving higher grades and obtaining tertiary education. Girls have been overachieving. They are excelling and leaving behind the boys in every subject area. And the boys, I want to warn you. I want to warn you well. In secondary school, you don't have to prove to be macho. Often boys want to prove to be macho. They want to dress differently. They want to listen to loud music. They want to join gangs. They want to bully smaller, younger boys. I don't know why they do this for. Young boys need to be courageous and strong-willed. And I also want to warn the young girls to also be strong-willed. Avoid cliques. Don't be snobbish. Don't belong to friends who ridicule others. It is very important that you seek friends who are trustworthy and supportive. Choose your friends wisely. You will have friends from the Specialist Learning Center, but make new friends. And boys and girls, when you speak, resist the temptation to gossip. You all know what gossip is? We like to gossip in this country, you know? Resist the temptation to gossip. There's an organization called the Rotary, and the Rotaries ask certain rules. They have certain rules. Is it true? Is it kind? Will it be beneficial? Will it serve only good purposes? So I want you to also pattern your lives on the Rotary organization. Parents, I want you to never lose contact with your children. They will always find solace in whatever you say and whatever you do. They will see you as role models. You are their first and greatest role models. Graduates of the class of 2018, you can realize a dream in this nation. You can make a difference. You can become people of integrity. I know in the future you will become citizens of integrity. And no matter whatever profession you find yourself in, young people, you have the power and courage to make a difference, a new beginning. You might become a mason, a doctor, a carpenter, a lawyer, a plumber. You might become an engineer. You might become a member of parliament. You will become bankers, prime ministers, presidents, journalists. But it is very important that you become people of integrity, that you have diligence and honesty. These are the values that are often lacking in our society. Today, on the 26th of June 2018, I extend my best wishes to you students and parents, and I passionately beg you to continue this journey of life, not merely to memorize and learn facts to pass exams, but I want you to become a truly educated, a loving, a caring person, someone with wisdom and integrity, someone to make a difference in this world. I thank you.